We have no clue. It's not like like I said, production writing a check. It's like us writing a check, right? So yeah, it became a little multifold, and then but yes, no, but at the end of it, really all the marks to the production team, because they're just a very small team. At the end of it, they were okay with one assistant, and I went to the shoot, and I looked at this one guy falling off, running with food. I said, like, not just one guy, let me get you two more. So it was that, and then we said, let's do some more shooting, and then let's get another editor, let's get some, more into it in terms.
Because studios have the market there. So I don't want wrong things goes happen. So song, everything, we don't know anything. And Amazon once come to the things, it's everything fast food things. So 200 days work to the 2 months things. So we can't supervise everything. So that each and every part, the other language, everybody said that it is not. We are thinking the original voice. So everybody, dubbing and song, everything it's happening that own effort, and they gave the best. Even I don't know the name, I don't know the people, everything. Whoever part of it, that's why I think that the movie find everything for good for that what they need, what the story need. So I feel as a director I'm happy, means that's how I happy. For that I don't know whoever, they will give the best for the movie.
I must say the last scene of the film is very simple, beautiful, and at the same time it gives a very strong and powerful message. How did you think of that last scene? The girl comes in,
thanks for the
sits
question.
like this, holds the newspaper. It's really great.
Thanks for the question. Thanks for that is the fiction area. Whatever things that literacy movement, that backdrop is fiction. It is not real things, because some literacy movement in government projects happening, but that is not reach the Irula's kind of people. Okay, it's a village level. It happens. They are about the two villages. If you go to the one village in India, the two villages is there. One is village, another is Dalit settlement area, and some part of the villages, three villages. That after the village, they have kind of nomad kind of people living there. Okay, so this is the real factor in these things. But in this story, the human rights lawyer stood for the tribal woman and make it happen to get the justice. Okay, but it is one story. Many people don't get the justice for this system, all those things. When it is happen, when they empower, then only it happens. So we know what the savior attitude to somebody is affected, the hero will come to help the people. So it is not, I think cinema is the entertainment medium. At the same time, I strongly believe the cinema can enlighten the people. So so that's why the literacy background keep on telling through the child, that when it happens, year after, that real success is no need to Chandru for the people. They come to, then they get the studies, everything. They become a lawyer. They can fight the things. The power can't do this kind of injustice to the people. So education is the only tool to empower. Ambedkar repeatedly said that. So he said, educate. That is his word. First word, educate. So education is the important thing. So that's why it's happening. Many people after that movie completed, I have many soundboard people. So I learned, everybody said after that rain sequence, the movie is over. Then why should they extend things? I think movie is not over there. Actually movie over there, that when child took a paper and get self-esteem things, then only thing. I didn't know, it's my view. I don't know people accept the most WhatsApp DP that image. So many people draw things that in mirror backside Ambedkar with watching that things. So that image is the most of the people DP in Twitter, WhatsApp, everything thing. But I think the movie is complete there. When people empower themselves, then only thing the savior things not work for any real societies. It is for movie maybe work, but real thing is everybody own power to fight for their injustice. So that's what I mentioned it. So that's why particularly I make that shot.
One request to Manwad sir and Rajshekar sir. Just like Singham series, you need to continue Jai Bhim Chandru series with lot of untold stories and true events. Just like Singham series should
The plan is on, sir. Jai Bhim 2 will definitely happen.
Because Raj and DK has already has Family Man series. They have got already Raj and DK has Family Man series. Like the franchise it should continue.
Justice Chandru as advocate, he has handled many such cases.
It should continue like Jai
Yes.
Bhim Chandru series case like franchise. At least once in 2 years. I mean like that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Here, I'm Suhas. My question is to the Cinema Bandi team. What I watched the movie and it was a good laugh ride. What was the inspiration behind your movie and where was this movie shot? Because the kind of Telugu used there is not the ones what you see in Hyderabad or the mainstream Andhra or Telangana. So where was this movie shot? I could see Karnataka registered vehicles also in the movie.
Yeah, I want to push it to Vasant, writer of the film.
Yes, please.
Yeah, good morning everyone. So this movie was shot in Mulbagal. It's Kolar Telugu basically. It's like Kannada plus Telugu mixed. And one thing is like when we were searching for this village, right? We found something around 20-25 houses who know Telugu and who and that place is like an isolated place which was like a movie set for us basically. So every house or every home we actually were very comfortable to use it for our shoot. Every road, every tree. So it was like it was meant to be put over there for our movie's sake. So actually, it was Raj sir and DK sir's decision to stop and listen to our pitch, right? That actually changed a lot for us. I just wanted to say that, yeah. Thank you so much.
I was going to give you the question saying, finish the answer without using our names.
No, that can't happen.
Where did this idea, how did this idea come in? Like, a village together comes up and makes a movie.
So basically, so this question, like most of my interviews generally it starts from that. So when I'm in 7th class, my father gave me a camera. So we don't know what is cinema then. It's like we are kids. We don't know anything about cinema. So my father gave me a camera and there he got it to shoot some events and all. So we are kids, we don't know anything about cinema. We want to do something with this. At that time there was no YouTube also. We started doing something with this films. So then I got interested in something which we had. So all the junior artists in the film, the background artists, they don't know where the camera is, what's going on. They don't know what's it. So we are hiding the camera always while shooting it. So we shot the film in a very indie style. So that to get the real expressions from the people. So to shoot
Glamorized or packaged, it wouldn't have been appealing to me at least. It would have still made a good entertaining film, but it's really the rawness and the authenticity of the setting that was nice. Apprehension was you lose all the money. Nobody's going to take, because we've had our first film, nobody got their money back. So you know that risk you're going to take, but want to relive the independent beginnings of our career too. Where you experience it all over again, and that I experienced day before when the screening happened and all of these guys had come in, and that was the entire crew, cast and crew. There was really like 15 of us, and we watched the movie together. You experience the first emotion again. It's been a while, so that was what I wanted from this film, I guess.
And both the films are on OTT platforms. I think one is on Netflix and another one is Amazon Prime. Yeah. So my question to both the teams: what was your experience of releasing it on OTT platforms rather than releasing it on theaters and all? And what is the audience reception? How it is different from theatrical release?
So Our film Ponmagal Vandal, starring Jyotika, was the first direct OTT film in the country to release after the first lockdown. So we had, because on the same day, see, normally the overseas happens in particular countries, that is we call diaspora countries, and it does not reach beyond that. Say maximum it will be like, depending on the artist, it will be from 15 to 25 countries maximum will be the overseas distribution. But later on, after a month, it comes in digital and then goes to the other countries. But on the release date, when the movie is streamed over 250 countries simultaneously, the reach is humongous. And the response you see from, now we are all connected with social media. So you get the response immediately. So that was really amazing, and released Surrey Potter next on as direct OTT. We then again experienced the same thing, that the reach it had, and from countries which we may not, across borders, across languages. So say from non-diaspora countries, when I say someone from Turkey would message saying that this movie is nice, and that was the kind of reach that we could get across borders. So when J-Beam released, it released in 5 languages, including Hindi, simultaneously. So in India, the tag J-Beam was trending in 15 states. So we were like surprised to see it trending in Orissa, trending in so many northern states. Northeast coming for the team, and that's the kind of reach you get in a direct OTT release. And also it helps us to, when the movie was sent to Oscars, even there people had already watched the film. So the press there, they had reacted to the film one day before, but hope one day one of our Indian films will make it there. It's the dream that we all have, but the kind of reach the OTT platforms give across borders, across countries is humongous.
Want to add something?
No, I look at it like I'm a cricket enthusiast, so I look at it like playing test cricket on with series, and playing a one day or a T20 in the theaters. Cricket is cricket, so I love both, and we started that. We thought, wow, this is the high. But when the Family Man released, it was multifold. It was like at least double that. So I see the power of OTT that spreads, like you were saying. Like Rajshekhar was saying, that it's just wide. It's so wide. It goes to countries. It's just amazing, massive the amount of response you get and the spread you get. So I really enjoy both, like theatrical experience and the fact that what OTT brings to the table.
As a creator, actually this is a disappointment moment only for us. Because we are prepared for that big screen experience. When I understand the situation of production, they pour the money for things, so our wish can't be affect for things. So in that moment, upset things. Camera, everybody is for that big screen, right?
Screen, yeah.
So that mobile phone can watch that movie is how it is. So I'm very disappointed in that moment. But after that, we'll get over and give the proper post-production things, because we don't when the theater are going to open, we don't know. So already production of the 3 movies line up to release. So the production take a call to things. So we understand and we accept things, but we don't know this kind of. We are planning the two state simultaneous release, Tamil Telugu, but it release in 240 countries. That explosion, right? I never expect. I went that Thane district something. Some tribe people watch that movie and come and congratulate me. I didn't expect from the Thane tribe. So Northeast, I don't even imagine about Northeast the states things. That people connect with tribal emotion. So what a moment, OTT is the savior for filmmakers. So many things happening. So, but that honestly we can say we are prepared for big screen. So that's what I want to mention.
Yeah, I want to add on something. So for something like JBM's, we have Surya sir. So for Cinema Bandi, we don't have anyone. So actors, all new actors. So it's very tough.
All
for-
actors as
yeah. So it's very tough for a theatrical business for Cinema Bandi. Frankly, because OTT gave us so high. I think
Response to Lijomol. Your character as Singani is brilliant, the way you portrayed it. So what exactly was going through you when you were playing that character? How did you live the character?
Actually, I was living as Sangeni. Yeah. We before this Corona lockdown, we shot for 10 days, right? Yeah. But then I had this self-doubt because I couldn't do well. Even Yanavel sir knows. I couldn't do justice to Senkeni on the initial days of shooting. But then I was thinking, like, I am Senkeni, so my thoughts should be like Senkeni and everything should be like Senkeni. So I was living as Senkeni.